Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Kevin Katz of Jamasnaki here for yet another IPL Top 10. This episode comes to us from the IPL Season 3 qualifiers. Let's jump right into number 10. Here we have Slayers MMA versus July Zerg, and July is moving in at just the perfect time. MMA was caught completely unsieged, and despite that little wall with the supply depots that he's built towards the front of his natural, it's not going to be enough. The Banelings roll in and explode on a ton of units. The economy for MMA is going to be destroyed. This defensive position goes down, and Utilis are going to clean up the rest. And here at number 9, we have TSL Clyde versus Slayers Alicia, and Clyde moving out with a big force, but oh my god, those were gorgeous force fields, even lifting up a couple of Marauders with the Phoenix, and that's going to prevent any micro from being done from Clyde. He's going to be forced to back up. He has to stim again just to be able to take out a couple of units, and that is going to destroy his attacking force. Here at number 8, we have Czech Prime Wee versus TD Atero, and look at the time, folks. We're only 13.5 minutes into the game, and yes, Czech is maxed on roaches and hydras, and he is going to swarm his opponent despite the very good force fields. The failed cheese into not quite so great macro from TD Atero is going to let him be overrun by this massive force. And here at number 7, we have Slayers Puzzle versus Targa. Now Targa, a little bit of a mystery Zerg player. It has been rumored that he was Lucira, and he put up quite a good fight. But look at that warp in on the low ground. Oh my god, but the roaches are going to come in, and they stop the Zealots from attacking the hatchery with just a few hit points. But Slayers Puzzle is not done. He's warping in a few more units despite the fact that some Zerglings from Targa are trying to take down this pylon. Barely gets a minute at a time, and he does snipe the hatchery. And here at number 6, we have FXO QXC trying to cheese Rain Kiwikaki a little bit, moving up with Bunker and a ton of SEVs, but Kiwikaki, he is privy to this. He moves over with a lot of probes. He is fully aware of this cheese that's trying to go down despite the fact that a lot of SEVs are going to make their way out. Enough Stalkers are on the field that's going to prevent those SEVs from completing the repair of the bunker. The bunker falls! Now Kiwikaki with that forward pylon is going to drop in a lot of Stalkers and start picking off Marines one by one. And despite FXO QXC's good hold position micro with his SEVs at the top of the ramp, it's not going to matter. The Stalkers are going to be able to bust through, and Kiwikaki is going to take this game. And at number 5, we have Slayers Puzzle versus Targa once again, and this has turned into, well, a little bit of a base race, but mostly Puzzle has taken out most of the hatcheries from Targa. Targa has a very defensive position set up here, trapping this army down here in the bottom left-hand corner, and Fester's coming out along with those roaches. Bunch of neural parasites go down, and those storms are just beautiful, but oh my god, Targa burrows underneath, so he's going to try and gain back a little bit of HP, popping up directly underneath the Stalkers. But a lot of the Stalkers are going to fall, but this battle is almost a wash. It looks like Slayers Puzzle is barely going to take this, though. Yes, he is. In fact, he is going to run away with just a few Archons. That's going to allow him to re-engage with a new force over at the gold, and he is going to take Targa out of this game. And here at number 4, we have Rain Kiwikaki versus Millennium/Complexity Stefano. And Stefano, he has to defend this amazing 5-gate, and Kiwikaki makes his way into the main, even force shielding that ramp over and over again to prevent any Zerglings from coming in. So Stefano says, you know what? I don't really care that you're doing that. I'm going to counterattack with all of my Zerglings. He's going to make his way down all the way to the bottom left and start destroying structures. But he's also going to reposition his spine crawlers to the ramp leading from his main to his natural, and Kiwikaki is going to be trapped. The Zerglings are going to come in and surround, and Kiwikaki, despite the fact that he almost took this game, is going to lose everything. And now we have Liquid Genro versus Slayer Cell at number 3. And Genro, he's setting up on a very defensive position here over underneath the natural of Slayer Cella, but at the same time, he's got a medevac heading around the right-hand side, and it looks like he's going to do some sort of a dual-pronged attack. So the siege tanks are sieging up underneath the left-hand side. He's going to start ferrying some units onto the high ground as well, forcing the reposition of the spine crawler in addition. Oh, and a couple of Banelings are about ready to morph in. They're making their way down, but Genro brilliantly picks up. Oh, and during this entire time, he is killing so many drones. The economic damage is going to be too much to bear, and Sella is going to be forced to leave the game. And that brings us to number 2, as we have Fnatic MSI TT1 versus Millennium Tarson. And Tarson thinks he's being sneaky with his drop, waiting for the units at TT1 to move out, but you just saw that Observer picked up on the drop. So here comes Tarson, and a bunch of Stalkers are already there waiting to greet the drop, and bye-bye units. TT1 going to clean that up, Tarson doing almost no damage. And here we are at number 1. We have FXO QXC versus Slayer Sleep. Sleep burrowing a couple of banelings. Now he notices a sensor tower and a little bit of detection going up as well. So he moves in with his Mutalisks, baits the Marines back from QXC. QXC reacting to this, he's going to move right over the baneling bomb. Oh no! And the banelings explode, killing the vast majority of those Marines. Beautiful baiting play out of Sleep. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up this week's IPL Top 10. If you guys want to check out more episodes, be sure to head over to IGN.com/IPL. Until next week, this is Kevin Katz with Jamasnaki signing out.